what he attracts as a sitting U.S. president or a former president or a candidate. So when you put them in a place like this, you also have to think strategically, what about all the people there? Now, you'll see the barricades that are set up. You see the stage that's set up. What you may not see in that shot is you will have ingress and egress elements. That means you want multiple ways in and multiple ways out. So you want movement for the president. You also want to create an alternate movement for him if he can't get out the primary.
Unbelievable.
He's got typically at least 2 ways in, 2 ways out. And the vehicles that are staged there, they are positioned there specifically to evacuate him. Because also you're in an open area here, right? So you don't have that concealment to cover. You have, whenever you do an open area like this, massive line of sight issues, meaning you can get the threat from so many different ways, so many different areas. And just one thing to touch on too, typically after an event like this, it's typically the FBI who comes in to do the investigation of what happened, right? So it's the Secret Service element is the element that does the protection, and the FBI typically is who's going to come in to investigate what and how did this happen.
Abby, let me ask you this, in terms of what kind of intelligence law enforcement has or is given before an event. We're in prime time campaign season. These candidates are out there doing sometimes multiple stops in a day, big crowds lined up. How much does local law enforcement know about potential threats? Maybe somebody in the crowd who has written a nasty email or a letter or that
This
sort of
is Saturday, July 13th.
When you go out, as part of the advance team, when you go out, you work with the local police department. So here he's going to his location, right? He's going to attack.
That is what,
You work from the beginning. You have many meetings with the local police
currently it is 7:25
coming in, is going to do a rally, and we
as I'm recording.
The U.S. Secret Service shares their intel. This is what we're hearing from our side. The local police department, typically because they know what's going on in their community, they're also going to have their ears to the ground. They're going to have intelligence and information. And then we have these meetings. The Secret Service will have these meetings before an event where everybody comes together and everybody shares.
Well,
I'm hearing this. You're hearing this. What?
This will increase the popularity of them now.
So if you're hearing there's a lot of protesters, you're hearing talk that people are going to show up and cause problems. That is,
he's going to be spouting off.
Figure out what
Ooh-wee.
and also you can figure out what assets to put into the crowd.
Wow.
You're seeing the Secret Service suits. You're seeing a tactical team. You'll see uniforms for police departments, but they also have an element there that is the unseen. We don't call them undercovers, but there's those agents in law enforcement who will circulate in the area in plain clothes and kind of lend their ear out and hear what's going on.
All right, convention is about to begin on Monday in Milwaukee. So RNC officials certainly trying to figure that out. But right now, the greatest concern is from that angle is the health of the former president, and of course thoughts also turning now to the one spectator who was killed in this, another spectator who was in critical condition from a wound sustained during all this. NBC's Dasha Burns is just outside that Trump rally north of Pittsburgh. She has been giving us plenty of updates here. Dasha, as you've heard, we've now been able to confirm that at least one spectator has been killed in this, and the shooter himself is dead.
Lester, just for those who are joining us in this moment, just a reminder that our team, we were in the press pen when this happened. We were in front of a camera, just getting off camera as the former president started to speak. Just a few minutes into his speech, this transpired. We ran for cover as we were trying to figure out what exactly had happened, initially thinking it was fireworks, then realizing it could be something more serious, and now, of course, we know deadly. I am in the parking lot right now, just outside of this venue. This is where press and general attendees had their cars parked. This is where we evacuated to when we were told to leave the site. That is now a crime scene, and I've been running into witnesses here as people have been trying to find their cars, trying to make their way out. And that is where I ran into a man named Joseph, and I want to introduce him to you now.
We raised $6.3 million. families of David, James, and Corey, including from a friend of mine just
He's speaking of the person slain
$1 million
at the convention during that assassination attempt. And I find it highly intriguing and interesting that the firefighter that lost his life there at that convention, his number was number 27. Once again, I don't like bringing out content onto this pathetic platform, but this is something that I had to make note of, just like I have other prophetic scenarios that I brought up. And yet people still don't listen to what I have to say about prophecies and so on and so forth. And all of a sudden the volume just cut off from my TV. Interesting. Yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna cut it off right here. It is early morning hours. I woke up at midnight. I didn't know why until this time. Once again, this information is more for me than for you, but I decided, okay, I'm going to go ahead and post this, even though it's going to cause complications, but I don't care. People, you're being suckered into a lot of nonsense. I hate to say this. I've already been here, seen all this before. And, you know, I could go on so much about what is going to happen from this point on. He is about to accept the nomination. But I just wanted to bring that little factoid up about the firefighter that lost his life on that day, and the number being 27. And if you know my channel, then you know that I bring this number up quite often. And that is the only premise for this recording. Take care. Maybe we'll see you once again on this flip side. It's hard telling.